If you haven't heard of speedrunning, you've been living under a rock. It is a thrilling race against time to see how fast you can end the Ender Dragon's life and pass through a portal back to the overworld. And if you're wondering how do I start, then you came to the right place. You're on a mission and all the things you need to start can be found in one place. We are of course talking about villages. From food to tools, and if you're lucky even armor can be found in villagers' chests. And most importantly, if you need a roof over your head, well, let's just say there are plenty. While some villages may lack tools or armor, there is one thing they will surely have: iron golems. These mighty protectors provide more than just security. Build yourself a 3-block high column and whack them from the top in order to get yourself some iron. With your newly acquired iron, what is the first thing you make? It's not a pickaxe, or an axe, or even armor. Make yourself a bucket first so you can carry some lava around. This way, by mixing in some water, you can bring a nether portal to life so you get a step closer to your goal. Find yourself some gold, nether is full of it. For what, you might ask? Well, firstly, so the piglins don't attack you for not wearing any, and secondly, so you can trade them for some ender pearls. Off you go, my friend, to find the nether fortress. This somewhat elusive structure is the key to your speedrun, or at least its denizens are, the blaze. The glow stick they drop, aka blaze rod, is what you're after, and the more you have them, the better your chances of finding an end portal are. This is the reason why reaching the end in peaceful mode is basically impossible. Sometimes you'll need to travel for quite some time to find what you need, and that travel might involve a lava lake or two, or just one huge one. As we're looking for blazes, a potion of fire resistance is out of reach. Unless those pesky piglins didn't give you one, you will need to make a bridge or two. Best way to do so is using cheap and easy to gather materials such as wood, dirt or cobblestone. However, wood can catch on fire, so use that if you're feeling brave. Now hold up now, let's rewind for a bit. Just before you go to the nether, there is one thing that you might want to pick up on your way there. Snow, and not just snow in a bucket, but snowballs as well. The reason behind it? Well, snowballs deal extra damage against the fiery blazes roaming about. So the piglins didn't have any ender pearls for you, eh? Don't cry, there's still endermen you can hunt down. Find yourself a warped forest in the nether, and the endermen will soon be all around you. Pro tip, build yourself a platform to stand under so the endermen can't get to you. This way you can take on more than one at a time. Whatever you do, make sure you get this one right. The end portal needs 12 eyes of ender to open up, and depending on the portal, you may need to fill up any number of them. As if that weren't enough, whenever you use an eye of ender, it has a 20% chance to shatter. Meaning that if you're unlucky as I am, you'll need to carry more than 12. Beds are not only good for sleeping through the night while on the hunt for an end portal, but they also deal loads of damage. You can use beds to deal huge amounts of damage to the Ender Dragon if you're careful enough not to kill yourself. Make sure you stack up on these by crafting some, or simply by stealing them from the common folk. Dealing with the Ender Dragon isn't as simple as just hitting him. You may be able to hit him hard, but if you don't prevent the healing, you'll be in big trouble. End crystals is what you need to take out first, and the best way to do so is with a bow and arrow. If you have some spare snowballs, you can actually use those to destroy the crystals as well. You will find that the water bucket is your best friend. You see, not only does the dragon breathe damaging breath and shoot poisonous balls at you, and if you accidentally look at an enderman he will charge you as well, and that can be quite painful if you don't have water to save your butt from fall damage. In speedrunning, the best way to get to the nether is using a lava bucket method, but not always is lava available to you readily. Sometimes it could be tricky. However, there is one place that will have lava pools for sure, and that is a desert biome. Give it a look for yourself, I'm sure you'll find one. Diamonds are not necessary in speedrunning. Time will be of essence, and mining for diamonds is definitely a waste of time. Actually, mining for any ores can be time consuming, so if you're able to find shortcuts such as ruined nether portals for gold or iron golems, use them to your advantage. Make sure to make yourself some protection, and I'm not talking about armor, I'm talking about something better. Make yourself a shield. Speedrun or not, it is an amazing piece of equipment to have at all times. We may have just said not to mine unless you need to, and if you really need to, then listen here. Do not go strip mining. It is a huge waste of time. Best to find yourself a cave or a ravine. It'll have every type of ore you might need and then some. If you're looking for a cave and can't find one, there is a quick little hack that you can use. Pressing F3 and looking at a C counter will let you know how many air blocks are in the direction you're looking. This means the higher the number, the higher the chances of a cave in that direction. So get to digging. Sometimes, if you come across a shipwreck before a village, make sure to pay a visit to it. Looking for one will take valuable time, but if you spawn near one or happen to find one on your path, make sure to loot it. It can contain food or even iron, gold, and diamonds. The whole point of speedrunning is to achieve the fastest time to kill an ender dragon without dying. And dying will happen a lot when you try to do things quickly. Whether it's fall damage, lava, or getting launched into nothingness by the ender dragon, make sure you do not rage too much, and most importantly, never give up. Asking for a helping hand is never a shameful thing to do. Look for streamers attempting speedruns. You will be able to learn so much just by watching them. After all, the best way to learn is from the mistakes of others, am I right? Subscribe and like the video if you want to see more tutorial videos like this. Comment below what is the world record for speedrunning Minecraft. And be sure to check out these 24 game-changing Minecraft hacks.